Working as a food delivery person is a great way to earn extra cash on a flexible schedule. One popular service that you can deliver for is Postmates. I recently signed up to be a Postmates driver and tried it out for a couple of weeks to show you what the process is like. Stick around to the end to hear how much I made delivering for Postmates in Lexington, Kentucky. I'll show you how to get started, how much you can expect to make, and how to maximize your earnings. If you have a working smartphone, you can sign up to earn money by delivering for Postmates. Similar to DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats, Postmates hires freelancers to complete deliveries in exchange for per delivery pay and customer tips. Postmates is available in all 50 states across the country. To see if it's available in your area, you can visit the Postmates website or download the app and enter your address. As a freelancer for Postmates, you'll be expected to use your smartphone to accept and deliver orders. You'll likely also need a car, bike, or another vehicle to deliver. In some areas, walking may also be an option. You'll earn base pay for each delivery along with 100% of the tips that customers leave. Additionally, incentives may be available for you to earn more by completing a number of deliveries in a certain time frame. To get started, download the Fleet app. Open it and click Create Account. You'll be asked to enter an email address and a password, as well as your phone number, name, address, where you plan to deliver, and how you plan to deliver. You'll also be asked to enter your driver's license information, social security number, and birth date in order to complete a background check. While you're waiting on the background check, you can take a profile photo for the app. After you've completed these steps, your free delivery bag and a prepaid card should be shipped to the address you entered. But you'll have to wait for your card to arrive and activate it before you can take your first delivery in most areas. Other areas may not require a Postmates card. According to the website, in these instances, your welcome kit will be sent after you complete your first delivery. While I never received a free delivery bag, my card did arrive in the mail 8 days after I signed up. Before getting started, you'll be prompted to set up direct deposit and enter your vehicle information if you plan on driving. Once you've completed all of these steps, you'll be ready to begin accepting orders. To take a delivery, you'll need to be in a blue zone and click Go Online. You can go online or offline at any time without having to schedule your shift in advance. When a nearby order is placed, you'll receive an alert notifying you of the new order. You'll have a limited time to accept or decline the order in the app before it's given to the next available freelancer. Unfortunately, you can't see many details about the order before you accept it. Instead, you'll only see the restaurant and delivery destination indicated on the map as a labeled banner and a blue dot respectively. If you do accept the job, you'll see the address for the restaurant that's preparing the customer's order. You can click Navigate to open up the map app of your choice. Once you've arrived at the restaurant, you can click on Pick Up Details to verify the order is correct. Then, you'll slide the bar across the bottom of the screen to complete the pickup. Once you've picked up the order, you'll see the details for dropping it off, including the delivery address, customer notes, and if a contact-free delivery method is preferred. When you arrive at the customer's address, you'll be able to take a photo of the order and send a text or call from a secure number to let them know you're dropping it off. Once you've completed the delivery, the app will immediately begin searching for new offers. You'll receive a notification if a customer later adds a tip, whether you're online or not. You'll receive payments via direct deposit to the bank account you listed when signing up. Postmates pays drivers weekly on Mondays for the work completed the previous Monday through Sunday. If you don't want to wait for Monday, you can cash out instantly at any time for a fee of 50 cents using your debit card. As a freelancer for Postmates, you'll be able to choose when and how often you work. Because of the extreme flexibility, earnings vary greatly between one Postmate and another. I've been using Postmates in Lexington, Kentucky, and worked shifts during lunch and dinner. In my experience, I earned between $8 and $12 hourly. Here, you can see a breakdown of how much I made per delivery on a couple of the days that I drove. Postmates base pay includes a set amount for picking up an order, for dropping off an order, for each minute you wait in store, and for the total distance you drive. Here, you can see the set rates in my area. To see how much Postmates pays in your area, you can search for your state on the company's website. In addition to Postmates pay, earnings also include customer tips. Freelancers get to keep 100% of customer tips. Of course, there are some expenses that come with the job if you decide to drive. These expenses include the wear on your car and gas. Fortunately, you'll receive a weekly summary email on Fridays that include a breakdown of how much you've earned and how many miles you traveled while completing deliveries. Keep in mind that as a freelance delivery person, you'll need to hold out your own taxes. As a general rule, try to set aside 30% of your earnings for estimated tax payments. To maximize your earnings as a Postmate, follow these tips. First, take advantage of incentives. Postmates occasionally offers additional pay in exchange for completing a certain amount of deliveries. For example, when I first signed up, I had the opportunity to earn an additional $200 if I completed 30 deliveries in 14 days. Next, go to high demand areas if you're waiting for orders. When you open the app, you'll see high demand areas on the map. These are areas where a lot of orders are being placed. If you're waiting on orders, hang out near these areas to maximize your chances of getting an assignment. Finally, try to accept multiple deliveries at once. You may have the opportunity to accept batched or chained deliveries. This is when multiple orders are available from the same or nearby restaurants and are to be dropped off in the same direction. Accepting these deliveries improves your hourly earnings since you'll be completing more orders. Overall, I felt like delivering for Postmates could be a great way to earn extra money. While the demand in my particular area isn't as high as it may be in others, I was still able to earn around $9.50 an hour. I loved being able to go online at any time without having to schedule shifts in advance or wait for availability. Keeping all of the customer tips and being able to choose how I wanted to deliver were also great perks. On the other hand, no hourly pay meant that there were times I had to wait on new orders and I wasn't getting paid for that time. In my experience, and in my particular area, I was able to earn more on average by delivering with DoorDash. Peak pay made it easier to earn more per delivery, and I was able to see more information about each delivery before deciding whether or not to accept it. Still, I can see the potential that signing up for Postmates in another metro area may have. The incentives can lead to big bonuses, and being able to cash out instantly is a huge perk. If you do decide to start delivering for Postmates, be sure to hold back enough of your earnings to cover your estimated tax payments. Have you ever worked as a freelance food delivery person? Tell us about your experience in the comments below. Watch some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel for even more ways to earn extra cash. Plus, you can always learn more at clark.com.